The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watching, and this is SeeingEagles.com. The Lady Eagles get set for two contests this weekend against USC Aiken and Lander. And first, Coach, let's head back to that Tennessee game. Afterwards, you told me that you thought you had a pretty good team this year. What are some takeaways that you take from that meeting as you get prepared for two tough contests this weekend?
You know, I just like the experience that we have, even though we're still playing some young people. I like the way Brooks handled the offense as a point guard. You know, she's certainly a coach, an extension of the coaching staff out on the floor. And, of course, Tatum's playing really well. She and Kaylin are playing off of each other really well. And, of course, Newman gave us a big lift as a big physical guard on the perimeter. And Peterson played well, Jekka, et cetera. It goes on down the line. But to go in that environment and not be intimidated and to play and to shoot as well as we did, I was excited to see that. And I think it'll, just give us a lot of positive vibes going into the season.
You begin this season on the road after last season starting at home. What challenges does that present going on the road to start the year for your first three?
Yeah, it's tough when you go on the road, but we've had a scrimmage at Walter State on the road, and, of course, we went to Tennessee on the road. The thing of it is we didn't travel as far. This is about a 3.5-hour trip and get off the bus and get loose. And so this will be the first time this particular group has done that together, and then you got to stay the night, and it's two games back-to-back. So it's something new for our team, but hopefully the returnees will help the newbies. Of course, we're not really playing a ton of new. Brianna was in the top 9 as a freshman, but even Abby played at High Point last year, so she kind of knows what we're getting ready to get into.
USC Aiken starts things off last year, took a couple free throws late from Tatum Bergstrom. What, if anything, do you take away from last year's meeting with the Pacers?
Well, they're very fundamental. They're well coached, and Coach Brand, I think he's close to winning about 500 games for his career. And they're going to play hard. They're going to be fundamental. You can't speed them up. Of course, they want to play fast too, but you can't get them out of control, I guess is a better term. They out-rebounded us last year, I believe, maybe got us on the offensive glass. So good-sized team. I know they have experience back this year, and that's one of the things that they're counting on is their experience, same as we are. So it's going to be a good test. We don't have that game, and we haven't had a game yet to kind of work out the kinks, so to speak. We're going to have to get in there and be ready to go from the get-go, or we'll carry a loss home.
Lander the next day, a team that made the NCAA tournament a season ago, 3 of their top 4 players in terms of scoring back once again. A talented team, a team that looks to get back to the tournament this year. It should be a very good game between the two sides. What are you telling your team after that first day where you have to turn around and play less than 24 hours?
Well, the good thing about it is we're playing two totally different teams. One team is pretty big, and I would call them more methodical in what they do, and then you turn around the next day and play Lander, which they're a little bit smaller, but they use their athleticism and speed to their advantage. So you play one team on Friday, and then you got to turn around and change gears and be prepared the next day for another team. And if Lander plays like they typically do, they'll press for 40 minutes, and certainly we got to be prepared for that. But we handled that pretty well last year, and if our guard play is good this year, like I think it's going to be, hopefully we can handle the press again and get that thing broken. But you never know. Lander's really good at home. They're good all the time, matter of fact, but they're really good at home, and it's hard to win over there. So for that being the second game of the year, obviously that's one of the toughest tests we can have in our region.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Both games will be broadcast on SeeingEagles.com/live. For head coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watching, and this is SeeingEagles.com.